Good evening and welcome back. It is time for a little bit of randomizer tonight. Doing another weekly open seed that just became available, got posted today. So we are going to give this the old try and see how things pan out today. So let's get moving on this and see how it goes. Go! Okay. Let's try to do this correctly. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, so everything's red. Crystals at Desert and Hera. And then it's a red pendant at Eastern that'll update in a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. No. I'll take the bomb. Not exactly what I wanted for a tree pull here. Okay, I'm making the executive decision to go to Zelda's cell with a sword. I think that is the right call here. Because it's quick. And then we'll save and quit the seg. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Okay, we got the small key early, so... Hey, thanks. How you doing, Scalar? If I'm reading it correctly, sorry if I'm mispronouncing or misreading. Early sword is kind of nice. We found it in Uncle's chest. That helps out tremendously. Oh, I'm gonna take that bomb. Okay. That's one of the items. The map is still missing in here somewhere. I'm just doing the front to Zelda's cell, and then I'm gonna just go to Sanctuary. I'm gonna be a little more careful here. Okay. Yeah, okay. It wasn't anything great, but I didn't want to take the death and wonder what if. Alright, well, we know that there's 4 items left. Logically, I'm not going to worry about them right now. We'll come back. Alright. I want to see what we get... on a real tree pull. Okay, so it was just this. And what do we get here? I don't care. I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm checking this, even though I probably should stop doing that. Well, yeah, God. That's interesting. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, that's just... It's just a troll thing. It's like, alright, if I'm really desperate and not finding an item and I'm exhausting all my checks, then, you know, whatever. And maybe, you know, if this ends up being an egg required seed anyway, then it doesn't matter. Like, that'll just be easier to route in. But if egg is not required, I'm really going to hope that I don't ever have to care what that mushroom turns into. Early flippers is kind of nice, though. It just lets me route in all those checks pretty early. It'll help even more if we actually get some money here. Early lamp is kind of nice. Here's more bombs. So the interesting part about early lamp is it actually puts the rest of the escape sequence completely in logic. Because I have the small key, I could go in through the front and go right through. So I should consider it because we know it's 4 straight up items. There's no map left over or anything. It gets easier if I find a glove, because I could just go from the back. So we'll clear out some other stuff before we start worrying about that. Because more than likely a glove's going to show up somewhere, unless it's in the back of escape. Shovel. Well, we could do that. Alright. That's actually a decent item. So Noga shoots with fire sources this seed. No bottle yet. Getting a few early heart containers is also kind of nice. Oh. Okay. That'll be interesting. Watch that really technically be my... Oh, hold on. Let's do the shovel spot first. Watch that technically be, like, not the first bow that we would actually get in Logic, and then the boots are, like, a GT, so I'm just not gonna come back here. Like, if it's that type of seed, that would just be wonderful. Hopefully the boots show up early. We can get that bow. While I might not want to do Pendant Eastern, I mean, what the hell? If it's gonna give me the stuff. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Let's go get the bow. So I might actually route this a little bit differently. I might go directly to Eastern right away and think that this is telling me that I need to go there and look for something. And I could check the Sage's Closet on the way here. I want to check what's on the island here. I have flippers. I could also just dive in, but... Alright, it's a heart container. Not required. I can't believe it just gave me the boots instantly. That's amazing. Ice Palace. Excuse me? There we go. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about this mushroom now. Like, Moon Pearl, like, is Dark World access. Oh, yeah, the last week the Boots Troll was amazing, though. You have to admit that. That was so good. Just showing the GT Big Key, freaking out, finding Boots in Tile Room. You couldn't have asked for something more just hilarious in a way. So... Alright, here are my options. It still gave me this bow early, so I'm gonna go through here because it's pretty quick. I could still finish up the escape sequence. I could also, and this is the big interesting gamble, I could do Agate Tower already. It would open up that mushroom in case that mushroom actually has something. Because, like, let's say the mushroom actually gives Moon Pearl. I'm gonna call something stupid like that. We don't need Moon Pearl to finish Aga. We could check and see what's on the pyramid. Save and quit. Go grab the mushroom. And if that is the Moon Pearl, then this is going to win New Troll of the Week. But I'm calling it now. Like, what if something important actually is on that mushroom? It's possible. If we don't find anything in here... Did I get... Okay. Did I get the first item? I'm, like, totally losing my mind right now. I don't remember if I checked it. Jesus Christ. I might have walked right in here, and I might have just, like, been talking and not even done this. I can't remember doing it. I did do it. Whatever, dude. Whew. Definitely had a moment, like, just couldn't remember what I did 10 seconds ago. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can actually do this room. Ah. Excuse me? There we go. Alright, so there's still 2 items left, because the first check must have been an item. I don't remember what it was. It must have been like a piece of heart or something. Alright, so let's go for this. So go figure, it gave us the bow, and there's something on Armos. Kind of garbage. So let's see if Armos actually has something good. Otherwise, this might have all been for naught. But, I mean, I think following the fact that they gave you the bow so early is not necessarily a bad thing. I still want to do the Southern Hyrule checks before I commit to anything else, because if I get enough items out of the south, then I really don't want to do the Aga climb if I can avoid it. Oh, come on. But if the southern checks give me nothing, and I'm still looking for Hammer, Moon Pearl, something, and we know what needs to be done. Oh, I can't believe I pulled that off. Alright, so this really wasn't worth... But it's an early and quick dungeon. It was worth checking out. It just didn't end up panning out to anything important. Okay, let's go and do these southern checks really quick. Just for the lulz. Okay. Oh, grab it, that would help. Alright, let's see what we got here. No. Don't really care too much about the bombs. Did not push the block. Come on. Got more bombs. Got the jukes. Wow. Alright, I'm not gonna say no to an early tempered sword for sure. Swords aplenty. Whoops. Okay, that's not funny anymore. Alright, and then we could check Hobo and Waterfall Cave. Okay, enough bombs. Seriously? I kind of want to just check. I'm going to do this. If Hobo actually gives me money, I might be able to actually afford this. Okay, really? Let's swim correctly. Oh. Okay. That changes a couple things. Okay, let's find out what is in here. And then we'll at least take a glance at the ledge. Ugh. Wow, that was garbage. I'll take it. Feels bad because I can't get Zora at the same time, but you're gonna give me early silvers and I have tempered sword already? Alright. Let's double check a couple quick things. And then I want to do a Gain Escape before I abandon it, because abandoning that and getting something good. Seriously, the Tempered Silver start, I cannot complain about that. It's just a matter of, like, okay, where do we go from here? Because I could go up the mountain, but I can't do much there without a mirror or hook shot. But maybe we'll get something over here. I'd love to get into desert, but that's just not going to happen yet. I'm going to do the back of escape. That could be something. But I'm going to check this one isolated spot first so that I don't abandon this. Because if this is so stupid like the books here, then we're going right into desert. Because desert's full clearable once I get entrance to it. Well, there's the almost Zora money. That sort of feels bad. I'm just short. So let's clear the back of escape. Too far. Blue mail's alright. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, let's go up the mountain. We'll check Bonk Rocks on the way. And that way we at least get the old man save and quit. We can see what's in Spec Rock, because maybe there's something in there that's good. And then we have a couple options. We have the Zora check. We could clear out. And honestly, I would probably do the Ega climb so that I could get the mushroom and do the mushroom on the way to the Zora check. It's probably a little bit cleaner routing, even though it makes me do Ega Tower first. But would let me know whether or not we have the trolley Moon Pearl on Mushroom. Oh, hey, Austin. Yeah, we got the NES shirt on today. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. What will the old man give me today? Will it be progression? Will it be garbage? Will be something helpful for later? It's pretty much garbage. Alright. I appreciate it. Bombs on Spec Rock. And only a piece of heart there. Alright, so you know what we're going to do while we're up here before we just save and quit? Let's go into the Dark World and let's just get the rest of our dungeon info just so we have it all. Let's hit that. Alright, so Skull Woods is the other one, and then everything else is just a crystal, so that's easy enough. Alright, so interesting thing about that is we already have both rods, so that kind of saves us from problems there. So I'm just kind of thinking, I think we are going to have to, I mean, we don't have to do it this way, but we're gonna do the routing this way. We're gonna knock out Aga to see what's on Pyramid in case there's something good there. It's going to give us the mushroom, which we're going to turn in. We're going to follow the troll today and see what the troll does. If that still doesn't do anything, we go up and buy whatever Zora's item is. And then we're going to kind of... One of these checks. What am I, dumbass? One of these 3 checks is going to have probably Moon Pearl. Wow. Hi, everyone. Lennox rating in. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Hey guys, just doing a quick little Link to the Past randomizer. Little open seed here, just on the subreddit for Link to the Past rando. We just do like a little friendly competition each week, so it's just a 7-7 open seed, and I'm I don't know, taking a couple risks to see if they kind of pan out here, and we're gonna see what happens. But we're just doing the Aga Tower climb. Get out of here. Steal the key there and go. Nice. Wait, 3-hour cast boot seed? Damn. That must have been one hell of a seed then. I didn't have cast boots. I just got boots from Dig Spot today. That was really interesting. So I've gotten a lot of items up front, but no Dark World access logically yet. So my troll, for anyone who's kind of just joined in here, I have really 3 checks I could think of that are still left in logic. It would be Pyramid, even though I don't have Moon Pearl. And then on Lumberjack is the mushroom, so I don't know what that's going to turn into. And I just got enough money to buy Zora. So I figure one of those 3 things probably has a Moon Pearl so that I can start to actually do some stuff logically in the Dark World. Maybe even a couple important items. So I decided to route this a little bit more efficiently, just to get this over with, so I can grab the mushroom, turn that in on the way to Zora, and we see what we get. So. Oh, I thought he was going to play nice. Alright. Just 1 blue ball in the first cycle. but hello to anyone new here. I just go by Emac. You'll hear me called Eric every now and then when I'm doing some multiplayer stuff with friends. I just kind of hop on here and do some casual stuff here and there. Pretty low-key. So if you're hanging out, say hi. Give me a follow if you want, if you like what you see. Okay. Agus down. Let's see what's on the pyramid. Was this a good move? No. I am not touching that. Let's go get the mushroom and see if that was the right thing. Yeah. That's alright. If this mushroom turns into anything, then that whole sequence of events was required. If the mushroom's not anything, and if I do get a moon pearl, but no hammer or second glove, then Aga might have been required for Dark World access anyway. So, this isn't a lost cause yet. It still might have been required to do that. So, let's find out. I think it's gonna be faster just to save and quit out of here, right? I'm doing it. Alright. Let's turn this thing in and see if we made a good decision. I get stuck on that. Alright, verdict is... Yo. Required. Absolutely required. Alright. Okay, I feel really good about that now. Stupid mushroom at Lumberjack. Holy cow. Ah, the worst. Yeah, but that's okay. That was completely required to have to kind of do that. So now I'm going to have to go back up on Death Mountain. The hook shot will give me access to several more item checks up there. Which is probably where I'm going to find some sort of progression. It's in Paradox Cave or Spiral Cave. But while we're here, because we're close by, we are going to find out if Zora had anything for us. Because that could also slightly change my plans, but this could be nothing. And it is. Okay. Just for the lulz. But we're going to go ahead and save and quit to the mountain. And we are going to... yeah, we're going to go and hookshot. We're going to go use this hookshot to go check out a whole bunch of chests over here on East Death Mountain. Dead rocks are the worst thing known to man. Yep, huge scam fish. That is a major life lesson to get 20 bucks back, but hey, now we know. So if I get a hammer and $30 because I don't have money, I might want to beeline to Pod. Well, I need a moon pearl first, though. That's gotta be in here, right? Moon pearl's gotta be up here at this point. Oh yeah, I can do it there. Come on. Moon pearl, where are you? There you are. See? It's all good. So now, I actually... what do I want to do with all this? I don't have hammer to complete pod, but I can definitely go into it, and maybe there's something in there. I don't have mirror, or hammer for that matter, to do swamp. I could do Thieves Town, but I could get myself in a position where I'm leaving an item behind, but whatever. I could technically do Skull Woods, but it's another pendant, so that's the last thing I want to do is keep on doing these pendant dungeons. But maybe I don't have a choice. Alright, let's, I think I'm gonna check out... Well, I can also go up to Catfish really quick. I could keep on working all the way around and eventually end up at the Hype Cave and not do a bunch of dungeon stuff right now, but I don't know. I feel like avoiding the dungeons for too long is a bad idea. And I could try to do what I can in pod, and maybe the hammer's there, and if it is, then I'm in good shape. I certainly don't want to wait too long, because I could do everything in pod except for the boss if the hammer's not there. So there's a good chance that there's going to be some important items. So, okay, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to check this. I'm going to go back, do pod first. I convinced myself. Hey, that's what I did for a quick dinner, Austin. I did a chicken sandwich from Wendy's. I wanted to do something. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. Okay, super glad I came here first, just so we know that that exists. Holy cow. Made a good decision and didn't even know it. Alright. Now let's hope for the hammer and pod. That would be just amazing. And if it's not, I could save and quit and get to the Dark World, Thieves Town area very fast now. So, I'm okay with this. Because now at least I have access to other portals with that myth. And of course Dark Death Mountain, which is kind of silly. Yeah, actually, that's what I got, the spicy chicken one, but it was with the Asiago cheese and stuff. It was pretty good. Then I got a big old drink here that I should probably have a little bit more of. I thought he was going to hit me. But now I can take a sip. In case anyone doesn't know, this is the Link Between Worlds MSU. Fantastic one for this game. Excuse me, I dashed there. Alright. One key so far. So we'll go through in here. Alright. This is another one of those situations where I'm like, I'm sure I'm just going to get a key when I check the vanilla key the vanilla big key chest up here, but I have a key, so let's just do it, route it in, be done with it. Okay. And here we go. Alright. Anything here? That was awful game. Okay. I just realized I have to go backwards from here because dying is just going to take too long. Alright, that's item number 2. So far, this has been largely a disappointment. Not having the mirror yet kind of sucks for this routing, but here we are. Alright, now we can head to the back. We've gotten 2 of 5 items so far. And all we are walking out with so far is $55. Okay. I think everything else is a big key or the items at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Is there still... Okay, a compass is still in here. Okay. Cape is alright, because there could be something on Bumper Ledge. We haven't gone over there yet. I'm also not going to complain about a safety for later. The big key should be in here somewhere. So there's a big key and potentially 2 items, unless I get trolled with the compass. And we're gonna hope the compass is on the boss, just to maximize our dip into this. Okay, that's item 1, and is the last item here, or do we get compassed? Compassed! Alright. So we can't finish that dungeon until we get the hammer. We are going to go into the Dark World. Wait. Let's check King's Tomb. Scandler, you're from an area that has Wegmans? Austin and I are both from the same area. And we happen to be in the area that Wegmans originated from, so it's a pretty popular place up here. What do I want to do? Alright, I think we check and see if we can get a couple items out of Skullwoods, because it's dense in the front. I can complete this dungeon if I need to. I don't want to. But, jeez. I mean... I'm a hammer away from actually getting pedestal. That's shitty. I don't even want to think about that. Okay, I don't have Samaria yet, so let's just destroy these. Get them out of the way. New England? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we're both, like, New York, Rochester area. It's pretty, I know they've been expanding out that way and now down south, too. My only issue is that they got stupid expensive all of a sudden recently, and I'm kind of not happy about that. Otherwise, I would enjoy it a lot more. Okay. No, I know, but there's a lot of other places I can go where I can find stuff significantly cheaper than some of their prices that they've been having, and it's kind of frustrating. Because sometimes they do have the better quality stuff, but I'm just not going to pay, like, 50% more. Because that's literally... Oh, well, that would have been helpful 2 minutes ago. So it's just a little frustration on my end, but I know it's not just a them problem. It's everywhere. For sure. Is that enough? Yes. Oh my... I did not want to do that. I don't think that's high enough. It's not. That should be okay. Garbage. Yeah. Oops is right. I meant to fire the hook shot to the left to go after one of the mini mold worms. And just completely screwed that up. Oh well. Alright, there's still one item left in here. This is the last check in the front, and then I could go to the back if I really want to check for the item. I mean, the first one is Cane of Samaria. That's pretty good. I can conserve this key if I ride the hand out. I guess we're here. Let's just do it and get it over with. I can hope that it's on the chest and not the boss, so that way it at least save me a little bit of time. Because, you know, I mean, killing Mothula with this loadout is not a problem. I just don't want to take the time to do it if I can avoid it. I really wish I had the mirror. It's on Moth. God. That's annoying. Well, let's try to make quick work of it. At least we got that tempered sword. Whoa. Okay, that full magic is really kind of nice. Okay, enough of you. This better be worth it. You drop like a 20 or something, I'm gonna be pissed. Can you get out of there? There we go. Not ideal. Considering that the only two dungeons I have beaten right now are pendant dungeons, it's not exactly what I was hoping to see so far this seed. We gotta get this hammer. That's really kind of slowing us down. Where, oh where, could the hammer be? A mirror would be nice too. Alright, let's go see what's on Bumper Ledge, because that is a logic play we can do. Okay, that's not the answer. So, let's go to Thieves Town. I really need to not go in Thieves Town, probably, and just go to, like, Hype Cave, and then I can come back, because I have the mitts. That's probably the right move. I'll at least check the item locations here. But I'm thinking that that's what I need to do, is prioritize Hype Cave, and then I can come back if I still don't have the hammer. Because I can beat Thieves Town without the hammer, that's fine. I just might abandon an item. I could also consider taking the smith with me and then coming back. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe. I mean, it could be the answer. I gotta do dig game first, though. Alright, so let's see. Let's take this risk. So we're gonna do dig game. We'll grab the frog and we'll take him on a little walk to this Hype Cave. We can save and quit with him, turn him in, and then go into Thieves Town if I still don't have anything. Whatever. Okay. Alright, come here. I said come here. There we go. Apple caramel walnut pie does sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Get out of here. Why? That's not helpful at all. Right? He's telling us about all these great desserts, then we're just sitting here like, ugh. And you said the other day you were packaging key lime. Key lime's pretty good too. There's my first bottle. Holy money. What the hell? Come on! Give me a hammer. Alright, well, I wanted to save and quit anyway. We could turn in the Smith. I could stop at Sick Kid. And then I guess we dip into Thieves Town after we do those things, just to get some more locations out of the way. Because it's possible that I might not have an item. I might not be restricted at all in Thieves if there's something like a map compass with a small key in that big chest. So let's try it this way. Sounds pretty good. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's see if Sick Kid's got an answer for us. That's a no. The other possibility that I have to think about is Dark Death Mountain, because I could do Hookshot Cave and Super Money. So I might need to visit that. So if Thieves Town doesn't give me an item, I think I might just go right up there and check that next. We'll have to see if we get any progression here. It's not what I wanted to see early on. I was kind of hoping that was locked away. But maybe we won't see the map or compass. Whatever. Okay. There's item 1 with the piece of heart. Item 2. And we knew that had to be there. So there's 2 more items in the back. And we have yet to see the map and compass. So we're gonna hope that one of those is in the big chest. Please. Oh, get out of here. Oh, the God Pixel. Oh, the God Pixel of Legend. It always is so satisfying when you get that to make Hellway that much easier. Ah! I want to see that. Yeah, it's honestly a little bit tricky to get, and it's, I don't know if, and even then, like, there was a seed recently where I got it, and then the Anafairy right at the end just decided to completely just slam me, and I didn't have it throughout the whole room. I'm just like, dude. And it's probably because I didn't get it that quickly, so it took longer to set up, so the anti-fairy was not in a good position for me. So, it just was what it was. But that's honestly a rare occurrence. I usually miss it, because it's, I mean, it's precise. But it's nice when you do. Oh, that's juicy. That's something we were hoping for. Okay, game. Alright, now we just gotta hope that the last item is on blind. Will you play nice? Ah ha ha ha. Pizza joke. It's cheesy. Okay, that was weird. That's fine. That's really good. Okay, that's really good. Now, because I'm still missing the hammer, and that's such a key component to what's going on here, I actually know. Here's what I'm going to do. Ah, that thief. I knew he was going to get me. Alright, we're going to do two quick things. Even though this isn't, like, the best routing, I want to just get this out of the way. We're going to check Graveyard Ledge. And then we're going to bring the portal back into the village for a second. And we're going to check one other check before we go up Death Mountain again. Because with the mirror, I can check... I'll check the right side stuff so we know what's there. And then I want to do Hera. That's really important. Okay. Alright, we've made a couple decent decisions here. So, I'm pretty happy with some of this routing. Because now, I was going to go back to the village anyway, and now I can activate this flute as well. He is distracting us with pie talk. It's good, though. Okay. So this flute was required because we needed to get to Meyer. But I know I can't go into Meyer TR because I have absolutely no medallions. And I'm also missing a hammer to open the TR portal. So here's the other thing we're going to do, because this is really fun and troll. We're going to turn in the powder, or going to at least get Magic Bat. And we're going to do it with the mirror portal, because I'm okay with losing it, because then I can just go to Death Mountain and stuff afterwards. And I'll worry about purple chest later. That's one thing. It could be what we need, but I can do some stuff up on Death Mountain first, and then I can always route this in later. But let's get this Magic Bat check. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. I feel like I'm all over the place this seed, but it's sort of working. Kind of depends on where we end up finding this hammer. Mirror deletion glitch is way safer here. Yep. Well, when hammer's the item you're missing, it really affects a lot of stuff, and missing medallions. Like, but I can get 2 more crystals right now. Like, Hera and Desert are completely 100% clearable. And I'm gonna do Hera while I'm up here, and then we're gonna be heading towards Desert. So, I want to get Hookshot Cave out of the way first. This is such a dense spot that I want to make sure we check this. It's kind of crappy, but it's very crappy. It's alright. It's done. The other thing I could do is Spike Cave, but we're probably not going to, because screw that place. I mean, I could probably do it after I do Hera. It's not like it's going to be a huge loss or anything like that, just to check it out. I just hate Spike Cave. But everyone hates Spike Cave. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hope the 2 items are upstairs. I bet you any money we'll be doing the basement, but whatever. We give Samaria to make that easier. Okay, well, that's 1 item. So we need the second item to be on the moth, or not the moth, on Moldworm, just to make life a little bit easier for us. And then if it's not, if it's the compass, we gotta do the basement. Okay, let's see what we got. At least we know we're getting a crystal for this one. Easy fight. It's gonna make me go to the basement. Gonna make me do the basement. Rude. Alright. Hey, we got a little break here, everyone. Alright, coffee break's just about done. Alright, back to work. Okay, so Bombos is good because it gets me into the rock, but I still need Hammer to open the portal So I still can't get in there. Oh, I can't do Spike Cave because I don't have hammer. That's great news. I didn't even think about that for a second. So screw it. We're leaving. Let's go. Let's find out what's in this purple chest real quick. And then we'll go and take a look at the mire and desert areas. Well, Hera Basement can be skipped. Honestly, sometimes, like, let's put it this way. It's always a Murphy's Law situation. If you skip it, it's going to have something important. If you do it, it usually is garbage every time. Today was the exception. But I'm looking for that stupid hammer, and that could have been in there, so, like, there's just no way I'm going to abandon that check at this point. Oh, do I still have... I have to do Cave 45 yet, don't I? Because I haven't done that with the mirror. I hate walking that, but let's make sure we do that first before I turn this in. Because that would be bad to abandon that and then forget about it for a long time, especially if there ends up being something in there. And I can always just flute from here instead of doing the transition back to the Dark World again. Okay, so that ended up being garbage. That's good to know. It is. Going back to Hera for that check is complete trash. And that's why you're better off just doing it, especially if you know that there's an item down there. Like, sometimes it's an easier decision to make when you start doing harder modes. Like, if you're doing Key Sanity, there's no point because there's probably something there. Okay, that was not helpful. Okay, can all of you just go away? Alright, they did. Yeah, but I'm with you. It's a tough call to make. But I don't skip it very often unless I know for certain that it's not a required item in there. Like, the small key can technically get locked down there. Okay, this requires Quake. Let's check this first. So the small key can go down there, and so can obviously the map or compass. So if any of those three items happen to be in that location, it's like, well... Man... Where is this thing? I wonder if this will be a hammer in Desert Palace type seed. So, Mire requires Quake to enter. I don't have that. Oh, okay, there it is. So, now we have a lot of stuff that opened up to us. Are we Quake Go mode? I think we are. So, as crazy as this looked, having only 2 crystal dungeons done, we are a Quake medallion away from Go mode. Let's see what's here. Oh, we needed this. That's the first item. Okay, this should be the small key. And ideally, we at least get one of the items over here on the right so that we just know that we're good, and then we'll just grab, go kill Lamo, and we're done here. Hopefully it's in this first chest. The only thing that would suck if this was map compass, both of them over here. Oh. Is it the nightmare? Okay. So, Lambo has a map. We got both items out of here. No quake. So, I'm probably going to do Swamp right after this because it's got the density. And then what I'll probably do is after we do Swamp, Red Bomb, finish Pod, and if we still don't have Quake, we go to Turtle Rock. I am a big blues and greens, typically, for a fan of different colors. Okay, we got a hit there. I didn't like his positioning. If I can hit him with this one shot, he's dead. There it is. Alright. Let's flute out and do Swamp. Well, the real good news is we're not going to find any GT trolls today. So again, we are looking for Quake, aka the Bacon Medallion. And as soon as we got that in our hands, we are in go. Because that is what we need to open up Mire. Alright, come on. we've really gotten, like, kind of crapped on here. Man, we haven't gotten a single dungeon item. I think I'm just gonna go left side. If there's something over here, I'm gonna feel bad if I don't do it. So let's just get it over with. The other thing I have to be aware of is that Quake technically could be in pendant ice. It could also technically be on pedestal or on green pendant, which also comes from finishing ice. That's a last resort. We're going to focus on our crystal dungeons first. But if I don't find it in the process of checking these crystal dungeons, that is going to be a consideration. It's just kind of crap if it's the case, but... We've seen stranger. Okay. Okay, that's good because at least then I won't have to dip back in the dungeon because I can open up the big chest on my way back. If the big chest has the map, I might be a little irate, but other than that... Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, it wasn't the map, but it was a trash item, unfortunately. Still not the right position? Come on. Come on. Get the sword buffer, dude. Okay. Saved it. It just still took too long to do. Oh, there it is. Go mode. Alright. Worth. Yep. Yeah, that's good news. The worst part about it, though, is because now I know that I can go mode Meyer. You know the big key is going to be, like, friggin' cutscene locked, right? It's going to be so stupid. It's never in one of the first checks when you can go mode the dungeon. But I'll probably just go right back to Meyer and get it done. Because I definitely want to just do Turtle Rock last now. Come on. No, it's never a Godmire. Only when you're still hunting for items. 100%. he's gonna bop me. So where did I get the flute again? It was... Okay. The flute was in, Graveyard Ledge. The mirror was in Thieves Town. Alright, so I'm running through my head. It was definitely an egg-required seed. Without a doubt. And we're just gonna stink at this room all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah. Yep, I'm just running through my head making sure that the hammer wasn't, like... Because obviously, if you actually had the mirror and flute earlier, like, that hammer is accessible without having to beat Aga, but the mirror and flute were buried behind checks that I think... Whoops. So, I'm fine with it. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Because the mirror was in... Yeah, the mirror was in... you needed to get Dark World access. So, it was pretty locked. Because the mirror was in, Hype? No. No, it was in Blind Cell. I just thought about it. Oh, what did I open that for? I didn't get the big key. That's fine. Yeah. No, that's good, because I did it pretty quick, and went right for that mushroom turn-in, so I think that hopefully was pretty good. I didn't, and routing in the way I did, I mean, Zora ended up being shit, but... Alright, we're gonna take a risk. I'm really hoping it's not behind cutscene chests, so I want to check one of these. And see if I get the payoff. It's gonna annoy me to no end. And then, actually, you know what? Logically, I'll bet you any money that this chest is a key. So I shouldn't even bother checking it, because if I was to open up that door, I would key lock myself out of the rest of the dungeon, so I bet you it's a key to prevent you from doing the key lock. So this is a pointless check, but I'm already here, so it's like, whatever. So watch, this is a small key. Yeah. It's to prevent this lock. But I can just go back quickly this way. I wish I would have thought of that sooner. That's alright. If I'm lucky, it's behind this and not behind the full cutscene. And it might be here. I called that, didn't I? I said that it was gonna be behind the freaking cutscene chest. The seed really knows how to test your patience when you're trying to go mode this dungeon. This game in general does that. It's not just a seed. It's annoying. A dogmire? Yeah, it's pretty much the opposite. Ugh. It's a quagmire. Ha ha ha. Hey, look, there it is. Yeah. Lol. Alright, we shouldn't really need a lot of life. We don't even need the magic, technically, because I can use silvers on the boss, so... We're just gonna quickly go here, because this dungeon was annoying enough. Okay, it would be helpful if I don't just run into shit, though. Let's do this, just to make that a little bit better. 2.5 hearts, we got this. I think I got a fairy in a bottle anyway, don't I? Not that I need it. And that'll do it. Yeah. It is easy, because I was lucky enough to have the silvers coming in here. Vitreous is pretty simple with silvers. And that's why in the vanilla game, you're not meant to have them before you fight them. But, whatever. That's why Rando is awesome. Alright. Next stop, Pod. We gotta go in and kill Helma. So we gotta finish this, and then we're heading to Turtle Rock. And we can go Turtle Rock. Go modding Turtle Rock is interesting. It really depends on whether or not... Again, here's another opportunity for the seed to be nice to us. If the big key's not vanilla, then it makes it easier so I can steal the key and do the back part a little bit faster. If the big key is vanilla, well, then it can kiss my butt, because it just makes everything a little bit slower. So, we're gonna hope that we actually don't have a vanilla big key when we get to Turtle Rock. Let's grab this just in case. Alright. Cutscene time. Whew. Alright. So we're doing pretty good here. One more dungeon to complete after this, and then we gotta go to GT. And hopefully that we can actually get a GT that's not trolly. Don't make me do tile room. Give me an early big key. Let me just climb, and let's just get things done. Is it really, really that hard of an ask? Oops. Just ran right into him. Why is this one still here? Thought I killed them all. Yeah, well, we'll see if it comes true or not. It doesn't always like to play nice, that's for sure. Just hit him. Just hit him. If I'm not mistaken, Pod was really full of garbage this seed. I don't remember there being anything significant in here, but I could be misremembering. I really think it was complete trash. And that's honestly unusual. Usually, like, when you do pod, you get, like, at least something in here that would be worthwhile, but with 5 item locations, you would think that, you know, maybe it helps you out. Nope, not this time. Okay. Just get out of my way, Deadrock. Yeah, it was really ugly. Like, that's one of the worst pods. Like, I'll tell you, this is one of the worst crystal pods I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen bad pendant pods for sure, but for a crystal pod, that was bad. Like that's usually like, oh, hey, I can do pod. Let me go there. There's gonna be something for me to get. No, not at all. But hey, that's fine. Alright, and then this is Bamos. Alright. Early big key, make Turtle Rock nice. Seriously, Link Between Worlds has such a good soundtrack. I do like this one. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be even close. Alright, that's fine. Okay. One more chance for the big key not to troll me. Let's find out what it does. You talking about how I fell back in that the falling there was purposeful so I can get back to the door in time, otherwise it would close. So in that room I wanted to fall and take the damage, but it got me into the door quicker. Get out of my way. Oh, hey, a big key. I can actually steal a key then. Alright. I might... How do I want to do this? I really don't want to do Laser Bridge, so if I steal the key, then I'm still going to open up the big chest just in case. Not this one here. I mean the big chest. Because if I get a small key... from there or the Crystal Roller Room, then I could skip Laser Bridge, which is kind of my main goal here. What am I doing? I want this on. Oh, wow. I got lucky on that. Okay, can everything leave me alone? Holy shit. Apparently not. So that's stealing the key because we didn't open up that door. And we're not going to open up this chest because we know we probably don't need what's inside. But we are going to go to the big chest. So I'll kill him. Kill him. Grab a little magic. I'll grab that magic too. That was really freaking rude. Which one? The Ricochet one or in the double pokey room? The Ricochet one I got lucky. Okay, that's really good. Alright, we don't even need to open this. And we can go directly to Trinox. Yeah, it's... So, I didn't purposely try that, obviously. That was just me missing. But sometimes, Fire Rod sometimes can kind of splash the damage a little bit. And so, on occasion... And it's kind of like if you've ever fought Cold Stare and been able to hit... Like, you might notice, like, you miss... one of the Cold Stare eyes, but then all of a sudden it ends up taking damage to the Fire Rod anyway. There's like a little bit, I don't know how, if it's a hitbox thing or if it like kind of like bounces out a little bit after it hits the wall or something, but Fire Rod is a very nice mystical item. It does strange things, and I'm all about it. But I will be completely truthful in that that shot was a miss, and I got lucky. And I'm okay with that. Alright, let's kill this thing and get our last crystal. No. All right. Couldn't even get a bonus item from the boss. It had to be a map. Alright, so the time's a little rough, but I think you just had to do a lot of stuff. And, well... So, the big time waster in this seed was really Eastern. And probably finishing Skull Woods. We did need to dive into Skull Woods for the Canis Maria. But that was like... It could have been like one of the first checks and then you could just leave. These didn't have to go into ice. That was good. I did check a lot of overworld spots, but I feel like that's where a lot of the items were anyway, so I'm not really too upset about that. Alright, give me an early big key so we could just try to get this climb done. Maybe we can get something close to 150-ish. That's not helping. I know, 2 keys, I should probably just go right, but you know that's just the wrong answer, right? That's how it is. Yeah, Austin's quite the trophy hunter over there. That's what he spends a lot of his time doing when he's playing games, is focusing on that. Ah, this room stunk. Yeah. Ah. I do love the Low Roll Castle music, though. By the way, anyone who's not aware, this little section, right here, you can hear it. If you play that backwards, it's the Hyrule Castle music from this game. And if you don't believe me, or if you can't hear it, look that up on YouTube sometime, Low Roll Castle theme, and you'll actually hear it because they play it backwards, and and it's not like the same exact rhythm to it directly. Like you can kind of hear it though, And it's pretty amazing that they actually took the Hyrule Castle music theme and figured out how to kind of do it backwards, and that's how they made the Hyrule Castle theme, or at least part of it. It's so good. And the other thing I love about this, if you play Link Between Worlds, as you finish different areas of the castle, more instruments get added to this, which is also something they do with the music and like the dungeons and stuff in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I just love the music aspect of that, and the little work that they've done with that kind of stuff just makes it more intense. Well, we have Buttersword, which is great, but I want a key. I'm gonna be mad if it's right side. I really just wanted it to be over here. I screwed that up. At least I have boots and I can cheese this next room. We're gonna do this just to do this faster. Come on. Alright, please just be behind Ice Harmos. Then I'll feel okay about it. There it is. Okay. Alright. It's good to know that I had to go all the way to Armos no matter which side you went, so... Alright. And here's the low roll music with more instruments added. Can we not screw up this room, please? Oh, come on. Yep, just screw it up. This is going to be a longer time than I was hoping. I mean, obviously it'll be sub 2, which is great, but I was hoping for something closer in the 140s. But I did, like I said, a few things that I probably could have avoided doing that added on some time, but still, not a bad seed overall. Gimme. Hate these guys. Come on, get out of here. Oh my god, I'm getting rocked in that room. Okay. That room was better. No! You turned the wrong way! Alright. I just didn't react quick enough. That was weird. Alright, let's not screw up this room. There we go. Lots of bombs. Oh my god. Why am I sucking at this room all of a sudden? Get me out of here. It's like the last 2 times, for some reason, I got in there and just completely screwed it up. And I'm like, why? Alright, come on. Let's get this done. Oh, that's a triple. That's a 0. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. What horrible position these guys are in. Please. Nice, okay. 2 triples, but with a few zeros in between. Not ideal, but whatever. Let's go kill a pig. Alright, let's kill him. Alright, still got the fire bats. But we're already on phase 3. Ooh, he's playing nice. Come on, you gonna give me the perfect phase 3? He did! Alright, just stay over there. He's playing nice. Alright, I'm not gonna chase him because this is gonna go out. Wow, that was pretty good. Alright, if there's one thing I'm gonna be happy about, that Ganon fight was pretty smooth. So, cool. Thank you for the GG. It's over! Yay! Oh, that wasn't bad at all. That hammer location, though, just having the flute buried behind Mirror. Mirror was in Thieves, so there's just a lot of stuff that you had to do to get to that little chain reaction. The hammer came a little late, which slowed down some of my progress for a bit. But, you know, hey. You think so? I think it's decent. I'm sure there's gonna be some people who are somehow magically gonna do this at like 1:30, and it drives me insane because it's like, wow, that's really good. But I don't care. When I do these on the subreddit, I'm like, if I kind of like I'm falling middle of the pack, I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Because there's always gonna be some people who are just like really crazy good at it, and then there's gonna be some people who are still learning, and they're gonna be a little bit higher for times, and that's fine. It's good that people are trying it, though, to kind of, you know, the more you do it, the better you get. Like, I remember when I was really just getting into this, sub 2 regularly on an open seed, I struggled to get to for a while. It just took a lot of time and practice. And even this one had a little bit of craziness, so sub 2 was, it was tight, but it still happened. So... But yeah, people keep on practicing it. They'll start to more regularly sub 2 these types of seeds, and you'll feel pretty good about it. So I'm good with it, considering the chain reaction of events, shall we say? So cool. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna let this run because I want to get my item count and stuff like that. Who is doing stuff now? Let's see. So we had a full heart. It's a good thing we didn't try to go for pet, huh? Holy cow. I mean, the reality is, the way this seed was working out, Quake could have been there. And I'm glad it wasn't. I'm probably gonna push people towards Link to the Past just because that's what I was doing. So, thank you for the suggestion. But what I want to do first is I gotta get my final time. So this will just be another minute. I could fast forward this a little bit because we could just quickly go through and see where it ended up. We don't need to watch the credits in full. Let me see who's doing some rando stuff here. Okay. Let's not do that then. Alright, so 154, 169. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. Is there a ladder race going soon? Usually, is it on one of the main channels? Because I don't see anything up here right now. I follow a lot of the speed gaming and a lot of those channels, so I didn't see it right now. But let me just refresh this one more time because I'll tell you what. I know what we could do. So there's actually someone who I'm seeing on here who it looks like they're trying to play randomizer for the first time. That sounds like it could be pretty fun. So why don't we go in and check this out? So I just need to go in here. And give me 1 second. Yeah. So he's got just a few people watching right now. Why don't we just pop in here and we'll see someone doing their first run of a Link to the Past randomizer. So follow along with this. I'm going to check it out for a little bit too. So join in. Thank you very much for checking out my stream, and I hope you have a great night. See ya.